So after getting foot surgery this summer, Zion Williamson is finally back in action, practicing before in pregame, and you guys can clearly see the man's put on a couple of pounds. Reports have said that Zion is reportedly close to 300 pounds at around 280-ish pounds, and this is the heaviest Zion Williamson has ever weighed, and it's clear to say that he might be a little fat. What's been up with Zion, and what's going on with this weight situation, and when is he going to return? Let's find out. But before you get into the video, man, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on the bell. I'm back in action, man. We're gonna drop a lot more videos, so subscribe and turn on the bell and follow my Twitter down below. That's where you guys get the news first. And with all that being said, let's talk about Zion. So in an interview, David Griffin, Vice President of Basketball Operations for the Pelicans, stated in an interview that Zion will be reevaluated in a couple of weeks, and there's no fixed timeline for his return. Williamson is coming off a foot injury that he suffered during the off-season. And with all that being said, it seems like Zion is overweight now, and it's crazy to think because just a year and a half ago, we were looking at pictures of Zion like this and raving over the fact that he was looking absolutely shredded, and to now, I wouldn't say the guy's fat. I would say that, he has put on a couple of pounds. You guys can clearly see from the way he's warming up. He does have a lot of layers on. Obviously, he has the undershirt on and, a little hoodie on. But you can still see, he's looking a lot thicker. And the way he's moving his side-to-side lateral movements, they do seem like he's having to, put in more effort. It's not like effortlessly he's moving across the court in the warm-ups. But again, it's just a warm-up. We can't judge too much. But I honestly do think that this is something to not worry about, but start to think about. Because if I was a Hornets GM, man, I would be a little worried. Zion, it's gonna be his third year in the league right now, and I doubt, I don't think he barely has a full season under his belt right now. He's been one of those players where he's kind of lost his hype. I mean, you look at LaMelo Ball, first overall pick last year, everybody's still talking about it. It seems like people just stopped talking about Zion and forgot about him, and you only see him in the headlines about talking about, oh, he's overweight, he's 300 plus pounds. Nobody really talks about his game anymore, but obviously he's been out of action for a long time. But let's not forget, man, Zion Williamson had an amazing, he had a very good year last year. Zion averaged, so looking at his stats right now, I didn't think Zion played this many games. He actually played 61 games last year, averaging 27 points. Okay, so he played a lot better than I thought. Maybe that's the media brainwashing everyone. He shot 29.4% from the three-point line, averaged 7.2 rebounds and 3.7 assists per game. So all-star worthy numbers, but just couldn't keep healthy. But Zion's game last year, he was in the post a lot. There was no crazy highlight dunks where everyone was talking about him. You compare the guy to LaMelo, it just feels like LaMelo is overshadowing Zion right now, and I think Zion deserves a lot more love. But what's going on with Zion? I think we have to cut the guy some slack, man. The dude just came off foot surgery. Yeah, he may be a little close to, 300 pounds, around 280 something pounds, but as long as it doesn't affect his game, I don't really think it matters. Looking at his stats, averaging 27 points last year, he'd be, top 5 in scoring leaders right now if he averaged that. So I don't think there's anything to be really worried about. But obviously, to an average casual NBA fan, you go on your timeline, you see Zion Williamson warming up, looking a little chubbier. You're gonna think, what's happening to Zion? Is he even trying at this point? What's his situation? But coming off an injury, I think this season is gonna prove a lot of people wrong. I don't think his weight's gonna affect him as much, man. You go on Twitter, you see all these memes clowning Zion for his weight, but I don't think it's that serious, man. But that's my opinion. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about Zion. It is pretty funny to look at some of the memes on Instagram. People are clowning him, burger memes, all of this funny stuff. But again, I can't sit out here and say Zion doesn't look heavier. He looks about 20 pounds heavier than he was at Duke, but it's nothing to worry about. It's regular old Zion. He's been He doesn't look like an NBA player, man. He looks more like an NFL player. But we've been known this, and people should have been known that Zion, ever since he came into the league, he's gonna be a little heavier. But you know, it's been causing him injury problems, and that's something we can't overlook. Zion has been dealing with the injury problems with his knees, and a lot of people have credited it to his high jumping and all that weight going onto his knee directly. So obviously that must have some effect into it. So I think Zion Williamson's, ideal weight in the NBA would be somewhere around 250 to 260 pounds. That still is a crazy heavy weight for him, but most of his game involves, bodying people, getting in the paint, playing rough, doing layups. Really don't see him dunk as much anymore, but just being a big body in the paint, because I don't think Zion would be as effective if he was somewhere like 220, 230, 240. He'd just be too scrawny, not as much muscle bulk on him, so he wouldn't be able to be himself, get into the paint, and draw all these fouls. So yeah, not a big deal, guys. This is just my opinion. Obviously, I want to get to hear your thoughts in the comment section, so let me know again. As for the Pelicans season, they've started off the regular season with 1 win and 6 losses, man. It isn't looking good. They really don't have anyone that's a superstar player other than Zion. They have Valanciunas, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Devontae Graham coming from Charlotte Hornets. Not too many people obviously have Jackson Hayes, but he hasn't really turned out to what everyone thought he was gonna be. Yeah, 1-6 start. They've been getting, they just played last night. They lost 123 to 117 against a 5-1 Knicks, which the Knicks have been looking like, really impressive, but we really should have known that after last year's playoffs. But even if Zion comes back, I don't think the Pelicans are going to be a playoff team. That's why I don't think that Zion is rushing his injury comeback, because I think that Zion Williamson, if he knew his team was going to make the playoffs, he'd try a lot harder to come back, and I think that he would have been already in a lot better shape. But this is going to conclude the video. I thank you guys. I can't, thank you guys enough for always showing support to these videos. I know I've been gone for a week, but trust me, I'm in school right now, so it's been taking a lot of toll on the videos, but expect a lot more videos every other day at least, if not daily. So I'm going to try hard for you guys. But with all that being said, subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on the bell, and follow my Twitter. I'm telling you guys, the ones on Twitter get the scoop first about when the videos go out, and we just talk about the NBA over there and what's up with you guys. With all that being said, man, I'm out. Zion, I hope you get well. I hope you get back soon. And with all that being said, I'm out. Peace.